Hello, I'm Roger Weeks. I'm part of the Pure1 product team here at Pure Storage. Thanks for joining. If you're familiar with Pure1 today, I hope this session will give you a better understanding of new capabilities that we're adding. If you're not a Pure1 user, or if you haven't checked it out recently, then I want to talk to you about how it can help some of your challenges. For example, how do you plan for growth in the storage that supports, say, your critical business applications? Pure1 makes that effortless not only with our monitoring and reporting, but with our workload planner. If you're focused on VMware and making sure that environment has the performance and capacity you need, VM Analytics can help you get there. There's a lot more in Pure1 than just this, too. We have a great mobile app that you can quickly check on anywhere you are. You can even check on your support cases there. It's a real time saver. And if you're into really big data, if you like slicing it and dicing it and combining it with other data sources, Pure1 has a great API with loads of data just waiting for you to use it. So how do we do all this? We have constantly updated metrics from thousands of our production arrays. We have terabytes of data that we get from them per day, and we have many petabytes of stored data that we use to help power our analytics. But the whole goal of all this data in Pure1 is to help you manage your storage fleet to make your job easier. And to that point, Pure1 continues to get better and better. So what's new in Pure1? We're constantly adding new features, but today we'll talk about new ways to monitor data protection on FlashArray and FlashBlade, along with directories and file systems on FlashArray. We'll also cover the new report center, subscription management, role-based access in Pure1, and how to easily schedule your Purity upgrades. And also, don't forget about the Pure Service Orchestrator, VM Analytics, or the Pure1 Workload Planner. We'll talk about all of them. So with the release of Purity FB 3.0, the Pure Storage FlashBlade now offers file system and object replication. Pure1 gives you a fleet-wide view of all the data protection on your FlashBlade systems. The file system snapshot page in Pure1 shows you all the locations of your snapshots taken for any particular file systems, whether it's local or replicated to another FlashBlade. There's a timeline view that shows the number of snapshots taken in any specific date range you want. We save those up to 30 days. And we've also added visual cues to simplify finding quick information on those snapshots. So you can quickly see by the color if those snapshots are local, if they're local and remote, and if they were replicated. You can also monitor the completed and in-progress data transfers for each replication group, and for object replicas, the status of each bucket replication. Plus, you can see the last known recovery point and the lag for each replica link. So there's a lot of information in there. This makes it really easy to get all the details on your file system and object replicas, and it's all here in one location. If you're a FlashArray user, we have you covered with all the data protection on the FlashArray too. Now with the release of Purity FA 6.0, we have ActiveDR continuous replication on the FlashArray. And along with all of the other data protection monitoring that we already do for FlashArray, this will give you a fleet-wide view of the status and RPO of your ActiveDR replicas. This will give you an up-to-date status of all the replicas to ensure that there's no impact on business continuity or applications. There's a graph for each replica with details to visualize the lag on your replica links, and that will make it very easy to troubleshoot if there is a problem with connectivity. And if there is a problem, you can easily drill down into alerts from this page to troubleshoot any issues that might be happening. And of course, you probably already know that FlashArray Purity 6.0 has something even bigger, files for the FlashArray. This is a huge new feature, and Pure1 will give you fleet-wide performance and capacity monitoring for file systems and directories on FlashArray from the start, just like we do with all of our Pure Storage products. So we show you metrics for files anywhere in Pure1 that you expect to see volume information today, whether that's in performance, whether it's in the appliances screen, or anywhere else. We're making sure that there's no learning curve here, so it's just the information you need when you need it. And we know reporting is important to many of you, and you asked about it and we heard you. The Pure1 Report Center lets you generate reports for all sorts of things: capacity, performance, forecasts, audit logs, and even daily usage summaries. The latest feature we added is even better. Now you can schedule these reports for when you need them, or more likely for when your boss wants them. So it's an easy feature to use, just shows up in people's inboxes, and there's all the data that they want. Pure Storage offers you many ways to get the storage you need. With Pure as a Service, we're making storage effortless and on demand, and now you can easily monitor and manage your subscriptions for Pure as a Service and Cloud Block Store right here in Pure1. You can see all of the storage usage metrics for your active and available subscriptions. We've also added features like reporting and support contract monitoring to give you a complete picture of visibility into your Pure storage utilization. You may not realize it, but Pure1 today has two different roles, users and admins. Now, we're adding new roles, but our two existing roles will stay the same. But yes, that's right. We've introduced two new roles in Pure1, dashboard only for your executives or your network operations center, and VM analytics only for your VMware admins. These limited roles will change what a user can see in Pure1 so that they only see the dashboard or see VM analytics. And this is just the first step for role-based access in Pure1. We'll be enabling more roles going forward. Pure already has a world-class support team and upgrade services for all of our products, and now we're making upgrades even more effortless. We've always given you an easy way to open cases with Pure support right from Pure1, and now you can open a specific Purity upgrade case and choose a time on the calendar that best suits your needs. That calendar then shows you all of the available slots for upgrades directly with the Pure1 support upgrade team. So there's no more emails back and forth to find the right schedule for upgrades, and this will save a lot of time all around where upgrades are concerned. The Pure Service Orchestrator, if you haven't heard of it, integrates with container orchestration frameworks like Kubernetes. We're certified with Google Anthos and Valero, so you can deliver persistent storage support for containerized applications on demand. PSO takes multiple FlashArray and FlashBlade systems that are either block-based or file-based storage access and pools them all under one CSI driver deployment, so you can do intelligent volume replacement across that entire pool of storage. We've recently upgraded to Kubernetes 1.2 compatibility, which was an industry first. And as I said, we have CSI driver persistent storage, topology support, volume expansion, and CSI soft imports for both FlashArray and FlashBlade. So if you're into containers and Pure storage, you should really get PSO today. Two features we're not going to cover in detail here are the Workload Planner and VM Analytics. These are both great tools that will help you understand how your storage environment will grow into the future. With better planning, you can reduce the cost of over-provisioning and reduce the risk of under-provisioning. And once you're happy with your configuration, VM Analytics will help you keep your operation running smoothly. There's a whole session on AI-driven planning, optimization, and troubleshooting with Pure1. Get more details there, check it out. It'll be a really good session. And that's all for this session. I would really like to thank you all for listening, and please check out all of the other sessions.